So thanks for joining me. It's day 4 of my 12-day Rouvy challenge. It's actually New Year's Eve. So just about to choose the Rouvy routes that I'm going to ride today. Not sure which ones yet. But I only rode 47 or so minutes yesterday. So I've got a little bit of time to make up, as well as the hour that I'm meant to do today. Let's see how it goes. It's nearly 5.5 miles in. I think the course is about 15 miles today, 15 miles for this one. I'm going to do another ride straight afterwards. Just getting a sweat on, just turned the blower on. So just coming up to the 10-mile mark, 26 minutes, 4 miles and 7 to go. Heart rate's 147 beats per minute. Average power's well down, 158. Really boring course this one, Massachusetts. Don't think I'll be picking this one again. Around about half a mile to go, 34 minutes in. Exactly half a mile to go. That's it, that's the finish. That's the first ride of today done. 14.1 miles finished. "41 minutes. So that's route 1 done for today. Quite a boring ride. 14 miles just over. I think it was around about 41 minutes. So need to make up some time. Just going to jump back onto Rouvy, see what I can find. Join me again for the second ride. So just moving on to ride 2. 10.83 miles. Expected time of arrival is 22 minutes 59 seconds. So that should bring me up to just over the hour mark for today. Let's see how it goes. Just going to turn the fan on so it might get a little bit noisy. .7 miles in, so not far from halfway. Nice little route, a little bit of a mixture of mostly downhill, a few uphills. Went into a 12-13 percenter. A much nicer course to ride than the one I did before. Good chance to spin the legs out. Run out of gears. In 24. Can't get any more out of it, legs are just spinning away. Just going back into the climb. Bit of red in here somewhere, I think. .29 miles in, 1.53 to go. Turn the fan off for just a couple of minutes. You start sweating straight away. Let's get it back on. Last couple of 100 metres, almost there. Nice little ride. There you go, all done. That'll do for today, 2 rides. So that's day 4 done, finished. On to day 5. You're joining me on day 5, my 12-day challenge. Actually New Year's Day today. We're supposed to go out on a club ride earlier this morning, but that got cancelled. All the local roads were still icy. Wind chill factor of -7. So I guess it's times like this that Zwift and Rouvy come into their own. Other guys in the club are jumping on Zwift this morning. So it's up to me to make up some miles on Rouvy. So the road I've chose is a Havering in the UK, about 28.8 miles. A little bit more climbing on this one to what I've been doing, but this is more, well, this is similar to what I would have done on the roads had I gone out on a club ride earlier today. So I'm not going to do a lot of filming today, no point. All looks pretty much the same, and I'll catch up at the end and we can go through the stats. You join me just coming up to the 10-mile mark. Had the blower on throughout, so not really built up much of a sweat. What I've done on this ride that I don't do on others is every 5 miles having a jelly baby. Not that I need one, it's just to keep me interested. Little treat for every 5 miles. So about 18 miles left to go. That's 20 miles in. Time for another jelly baby. Going to get to about 23, 24 miles. I'm going to turn the heater off and get a good sweat on for the last 4 or 5 miles. So head down time. I think we're on 57, 58 minutes at the moment. About 8 miles to go. But just over 25 miles in. Going to leave the fan off now, get a nice sweat on. Saying 3.67 miles to go. We'll catch up at the end. We're in the last mile to the finish, not much further to go. Leaving the fan off did its job, got a good sweat on. Actually felt like I've had a workout today. Almost there, I can see the finish line in the distance. And that's it, all done. That's ride 5 complete, New Year's Day done and dusted. Just over 28, I think it was 28.8 miles. Pretty similar to the club ride I would have gone on this morning if it hadn't been called off. So I tried to ride it in a similar way that I would have rode the road ride. So cadence was pretty similar. Inclines were pretty much the same as I'd ride on our roads. So yeah, really good workout. Left the fan off at the end just to get a bit of a sweat on, which worked really well. So on to day 6. So it's day 6 weigh-in time. That's 71.6 kilos. So that's down from 82.9 to 71.6 kilos in 6 days. That's 5 days of exercise, so I haven't actually done a ride yet. It's early morning. So yeah, going in the right direction. So as you would have seen from my earlier weigh-in, it's day 6 of the 12-day challenge. So we're halfway through. Today's route is Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. 21.5 miles. So I'll check in again round about the 10-mile mark. So we're just over the 10-mile mark. I think we've got about 11 and a bit to go. As with yesterday, every 5 miles, just a little reward of a jelly baby. Just keep it more interesting. Something to look forward to. Also, like yesterday, last 4 miles, I'm going to turn the fan off and get a sweat on. So I'll catch up with you near the end of the course. So we're almost 18 miles in, 3.64 miles to go. So I'm going to leave the blower off now and try and get a sweat on. So I'll catch up with you right at the end when we go through the stats. So just over half a mile to go. You see the difference between having the fan on and having the fan off. Nice good sweat on. So almost home. Got a special treat for after the ride. Lean protein shake. So I'll show you that when I make it afterwards. So that's it finished. Total time 58.52 minutes. Distance 21.52 miles. Average speed 21.9. Day 6 finished.